Now we will talk about the interview process. So, could you please tell us a bit about the number of students who were selected for this particular profile for the interview at least?
So,
Interview.
like I said, there were two profiles. One was core and one was computational scientist. So, in core profile, I think four people were shortlisted for the interview. But in this profile, only I was the one shortlisted from my department. But I had competition with other departments
Yes, yes.
because there were almost 10 people
Mm,
from including me from other departments who got shortlisted for this interview.
yeah.
So in the interview, I'll tell more about it.
Yeah. So the number which you have just mentioned, that four and then one, that is only for MTech Chemical Engineering. Like
Yeah,
from MTech Chem. Yeah. Okay.
right.
Yes.
And that which I said 10 was the overall from all the branches. 10 people got selected for computational part. Uh,
Okay. And other people were for the role of engineer. The
yes,
other
coding.
gap. Okay.
Yes,
Okay. So how many people are selected for this data scientist role finally?
three of them.
Three of them. So and like one, you are the one, and the two are from other branches, or
Yes, they are from other branches, but I don't know from which branches they are from.
you will know once you join the company.
Yes.
Yeah, because all of them will be joining the, I think, Bangalore location only. So,
Even core people will come to Bangalore location.
okay,
They
everyone, those who have been selected for the.
departments and they will be working under core.
Okay, so so three people in the data scientist role, they have been selected. Finally, they have been met off.
Yes.
Okay, so now we can talk about the interview process and the number of rounds, like it means the number of rounds you can talk about it, and the duration of each round, and the how did the interview actually go, the process, the questions, and how much your resume was, paid attention to that, to those things. You can talk about those things.
Yeah. Before that, I would like to add this point.
Mhm.
This profile was of computational scientists.
Yeah.
Okay? And it might happen that we are not exactly given the role of data scientist. It could be of modeling too. There are other profiles too within this, which we don't have knowledge about right now. But once we join the company, we would know more about our roles. But as you would see the JAF, it is just mentioned computational scientists, and they haven't written much about what we are going to do after that. Maybe we would be in different branches of that particular
Yeah,
department.
quite possible.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, we can talk about the interview. How did the interview actually go? And the number of rounds, the duration, the questions. We can talk about these things now.
yes. So as I said, resumes are important, and they were looking at my resume once I entered that meeting. My first question was on core. So they basically divided this interview into three parts. One was first was they were asking about core. Second, they were asking about machine learning, data science, and third, they were asking behavioral questions. So my interview overall lasted for 45 minutes, and they first started with core questions. They saw some keywords in my resume about Reliance, so they asked me about how heat exchangers work. They asked me the modes of heat exchange and some questions related to heat exchangers only. They were stuck in that. And then they asked me about my overall experience as in Reliance and what all things I did. So work experience mattered here because both the companies have almost the same kind of profile. Both have refineries. So they asked about that. Then they switched to data science and machine learning. So they asked me about my MTP, what I was doing in that, and then there were questions related to it, like what is PCA, how are you dealing with PCA, what are the methods that you're using, those kind of questions. Uh, After MTP, I think, yeah, so mainly on MTP and the course projects that I did in machine learning, they asked me what kind of projects I've done. And when I told them about the projects and why, so the main thing about my resume was that if I am learning PCA, then I need to know one more dimensionality reduction method like PCA. So what I did was I did a course project on autoencoders. They are also a dimensionality reduction technique. So I could link that in my interview that because I knew PCA, I wanted to know more about dimensionality reduction technique. So I read about autoencoders and I did a project on that. Similarly, there was some time series problem that I was solving. So I did one Coursera project on time series. So I was trying to let them know that I put on my efforts in learning these things because I had a master's project to do. So to do those things, I had to learn these things first. So in that way, I related that. Then they asked some questions based on those projects. And then they moved to behavioral questions. They asked me why I took the responsibility of being a class representative.
Yeah.
Then they asked about ISCP, student companion. They asked about what was the role in whether I've done anything in a team. How have I done it? Were there any conflicts in between the team members and all? So there were some questions on whether they have I taken any initiative from my side to get something done. So as far as I know, we are not yet in a position to take initiatives. I told them about that. Told them that I'm just a beginner in my career, and no one is going to give me a very big responsibility to do something right now. But I had taken an initiative of going to my mentor in Reliance and telling him that I wanted to be a part of the shutdown that was taking place. So I told them about that. I related all these things to Reliance, then BTech experience, and dealing with people in MTech as being a class representative. All those things to satisfy the answers. So I knew that I had to say all those things that I have written in my resume. So I was connecting each and everything to it so that when they read, they know that I know what is written in it. So all those things.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's really awesome.
And one more thing I forgot is they asked me a Python code to
Oh,
write. So because this was an online interview, so I had to write it on a piece of paper. So first they asked me whether I'm good in Python. I said I'm not that good. I was completely honest in my entire interview. I told them that I am not that good in Python. I'm not very comfortable in writing classes. So they gave me a question on functions and loops. And if I had said that I know classes and I know how to write classes, they might have given me an entirely different question. I would have been stuck there. So they gave me a question on functions and loops, which I wrote, but I was not entirely correct in my program. But my approach was right. They gave me a couple of minutes to think about it. Since my approach was right, they were satisfied. So in an interview, it is not important when you are able to solve each and everything that they say, or you have answers for everything. But you just need to convince them that you know and you are trying hard to get into that. Like you're trying hard to get that answer. So
yeah, that's true. The willingness to learn, the motivation, those things means because anyone, no one can be a master of anything. Means we all,
they
yeah,
don't expect this from college students. They
yeah,
know that the college students are just learning. They've just stepped into this kind of field. So they are not. They also know that we have a limit to what we can do. So they don't expect us to always know all the answers. But we have to be honest about it.
yeah, yeah, that's very true. Yeah, being truthful, you cannot means boast or you cannot exaggerate कि मुझे सब कुछ आता है, and then you might end up screwing yourself.
Yes.
Yeah. So, like you just categorize your interview into three rounds: core, and then machine learning, and then behavioral aspects.
Yes.
Yeah. So core, I can understand that they would have bombarded questions on chemical engineering, like you mentioned that heat exchanger and your Reliance experience. Then machine learning, definitely they ask you about PC and other dimensionality reduction techniques and time series forecasting and all these things. And so behavioral aspects means okay, like you mentioned that that you took an initiative or not. These kind of questions.
Yes, so whether I had a conflict with someone and how did I resolve that? Whether I worked in a team, whether what was my contribution, what was my role in that, why I took a role as a CR. of the class.
Yeah.
So things like that, uh, like HR round, it was kind of an HR round, but they just took one round, so they asked everything in that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was a combined. So how long it was? Like 40 minutes, 50 minutes?
45 minutes
45 minutes. Okay. And then the results were announced miss at the end of the day.
at the end of the day, yeah, in the
At the
evening.
end of the day. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So I guess somehow your course projects, your MTP, and since they all these things align to show that you are applying machine learning to solve some particular problem, so those things would definitely have helped you. And
There were two things. One was Reliance and one was machine learning, because Reliance reflected that I already had industrial experience in a refinery.
mm,
And then machine learning and the way I answered the questions, the things I wrote, all those things helped me.
yeah, and so you have also done quite a few courses at IIT Bombay, like three courses I can recall you studied. Then you also did some virtual learning through Coursera. So
Yes.
yes, yeah, that all thing means cumulatively shows that you put a lot of effort in getting here. Yeah.
Yes. Because I had really less time. I started from March and I had to give an interview of on machine learning in December. I
Yeah.
had really less time to learn machine learning, deep learning, data science, everything.
So around 8 to 9 months you had in total, and in between you had your semester exams, your projects, your courses, and you were at home also. So again, things were not going smooth as compared to being in the campus. Yeah. So did you also okay? So you took a course on deep learning, that IUR course. So of course you had an understanding of deep learning as well.
Yeah, but I learned a lot from online material also, because you never know how the course is going to go. And
Yeah.
because of COVID, it was not very clear. So the time I had in May, June, when there were no courses and no semester going on, I invested that time in learning new things, uh,
Mhm.
taking a data science course, learning from here and there, YouTube videos and all. So I think that helped me more than courses at IIT Bombay.
Mhm.
Self learning was more important here.
Yeah, when you are motivated enough, you can learn always from internet. So
Yeah.
any particular website which you referred, or Coursera only, or
So no, Coursera no. I saw some YouTube lectures of Andrew Ng on machine learning. That was my beginning, and then there are a lot of articles on internet that you can read. If you have any problem, you read that article and you are done. So one thing that I did before my interview preparation was I listed down everything that was on my resume that I needed to prepare, and things that I could be asked in machine learning. And I just jotted all the points and I was just checking them one by one as I completed it. So that could be one way to prepare for the resume part.
yeah, yes. Yeah, means you should always yeah, the idea is pretty simple. जो भी आपने resume में लिखा है, you should be completely know the things which are written in your resume, और आप हर चीज के बारे में आपको समझ होनी चाहिए, because if you have written something तो question उसके आसपास से भी पूछे जा सकते हैं.
Yes.
And then उस time पे if you are not able to answer, or then that would not be a good situation. So
Actually, the interview doesn't know who you are. They only have your resume from which they can judge how competent you are. If you're not able to answer questions based on that, also, then how are they supposed to know that?
yeah, exactly. Yeah, very true. So yes, so yeah, so I guess we have covered the things which happened during our interview process. You also explained the different sections or the categories during the interview, even though it was a single round. But the focus on core, your machine learning, and the behavioral aspects, those things summed up the interview. And you also talked about how you prepared your resume, how you went through each and every point and prepared and tabulated all these things कि ये चीज यहाँ से पढ़ना, वो चीज वहाँ से पढ़नी है. And you also invested a lot of time, quite some time on learning machine learning, data science, deep learning, all these things. So yeah, and so anything other than these things you want to share regarding your interview, that you did something really well or you did not do something well, you feel that the upcoming batch should prepare this also?
But only thing that I can say is they need to work hard for the entire year. They need to be focused on what they are interested in,
Mhm.
and they need to prepare their resumes well. They have to be honest about who they are in the interview. And even if they don't know something in the interview, it doesn't matter. They just have to show that they are trying to get that answer. So that's all. Like these things, if they keep in mind, they don't have to get underconfident if they don't if they are not able to answer a particular question. That happened with me because when I was not able to solve that code, I kind of lost a bit of confidence, but it's okay. Like you are a human. It's okay to make mistakes.
Yeah. Yes, that's true. Yeah, because in case of TA mainly, I have also discussed this before that in case of TA students, they have 2 semesters before their placements. So in those 2 semesters, they also have to study number of courses, and then in third sem they have their placements, at their door. So if you are not focused towards the very first semester, then at the end yeah, so then there will be problems at the end.
Yes, so I think they have to start preparing right from the second semester. When they are allotted the project, they are sure that what they want to do, and accordingly take up subjects and be prepared for the third semester. Maintain the pointers above 8 because more or less companies demand greater than 6 or 7, but there are some companies who demand greater than 8.
Yes.
That's why it is good to be on a safer side, at
Yeah.
least greater than 8.
Yeah, because I have also talked to people. They are like, ki CPI shows that you are, you are motivated throughout your academics, even though that might not be completely true, because some people could not score well, but they could do very good projects. That also happens. But
Yeah,
yeah,
actually, CPI is only telling that you're good in academics, but if you are not good in that interview, it will just show that you somehow managed to get pointers.
yes, yes,
But there are people who have less pointers and they do so well in the interview that they get selected. So pointers matter only for the shortlisting part. It don't matter anymore.
yeah.
It all matters is how you perform in the interview at that.
Exactly, exactly. Once you are in that room, then everything CPI वगैरह पीछे रह जाती है. Then how do you perform over there? How do you defend your resume? How do you present yourself? वो सब चीजें फिर मैटर करती हैं.
Actually, you have to know, like if there are behavioral question, you need to know some of the incidents that you have done in the past that
Yeah.
you can portray there. You can't be blank in a question. You have
Yeah.
to either make something up at that instant,
Mhm.
or you have to tell something that you have actually done.
Yeah. 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 That's true. And is there anything else which you want to share?
Nothing from my side. Just work hard. That's all, and just leave it to God. Interviews are also a bit of luck,
Yeah.
hard work. So if even if you don't get selected for some of the interviews, you don't need to feel underconfident. You can perform better in the next ones. You never know what is coming for you.
Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. Yeah, that's why. So you should not lose your, calm, coolness. Just keep trying and just keep learning as well the things which you messed up in the past interview. So you should always be keen on learning those things. That way you will be able to improve yourself.
Uh,
So
you
simple.
learn from every other experience, whether it is good or bad. You have something to learn from it.
Yeah, definitely. But as of now, I think this should be sufficient for एक्जॉन मोबिल के लिए sufficient होना चाहिए जो लोग अगले साल इसके लिए अप्लाई करेंगे. हाँ बताइए.
Just one thing was that when I told about the role of computational scientist, I mentioned a lot about data science. But it is not important that I'm going to get that role exactly because they did not mention data scientist as such. They have just written more about modeling and machine learning as well. So it could be both ways. So it's not completely based on. But my interview on that was on data science, so I'm expecting that role. But it could be any other role also. It would be according to the job that they have given. So
Yeah, and I think data science is a skill which needs to be applied to solve problems because, like for example, programming. प्रोग्रामिंग में वी आल्सो डू मशीन लर्निंग, वी आल्सो डू सिमुलेशन, हम सब कुछ करते हैं। हम मेरा सिस्कॉन डिपार्टमेंट है तो हम कंट्रोलर्स भी डिजाइन करते हैं, तो
Exactly.
कुछ हम पाइथन में करते हैं।
Also. So that is a holistic profile. It is
Yes.
not just data scientist. What I was more interested in was data scientist, and my entire interview went on that thing. That's why I was more focused on that.
So you will be using your skill to solve some problem in that industry, in that particular company. तो
Yes.
that is quite obvious, that is quite obvious, और वो होना भी चाहिए because ये एक skill set है। तो
All I'm saying is that ZAP was very general in nature. It was just talking about computation, modeling, machine learning, everything. And it is up to them what role they are going to give.
yeah, yeah,
And it will obviously be based on interviews. It's not like interview कुछ और लिया और दे कुछ और रहे हैं. ऐसा नहीं होगा.
हाँ,
Just
it
to
will
get
align with those things only, yeah, but there will be some bigger picture, क्योंकि हम अभी academics में बहुत सारी चीजों के बारे में हमें पता भी नहीं होता कि इंडस्ट्री कैसे ऑपरेट होती है।
right.
तो दैट वो एक बहुत बड़ा पिक्चर हो वहाँ होगा, वो कुछ बहुत बड़ी चीजें होंगी सॉल्व करने को यूजिंग योर स्किल सेट व्हिच यू नो राइट नाउ।
And one more thing is that company also kept one presentation, the one PPT, and it would be advisable. And if you are interested in any company, you attend its PPT. You get to know more about the company. You get to know the people who are there in that PPT. So one of that person was also in my interview. So, and it is always good to ask questions in PPT so that they kind of know that, okay, like it's not important that they will catch your name or something like that. But it is always good to ask some of the other question during the PPT.
Yeah,
That.
yes, yeah, yeah. Thank you very much, Richa. So yeah, so I will stop the recording now.
Okay.
Stop, yes.